So how's it going, my no fap and semen retention brothers? Hope everybody's doing well. You guys are still retaining. You guys are still becoming the best versions of yourself, staying productive every single day. Alright guys, so today's video is actually really important. I'm going to talk to you guys about the importance of zinc and testosterone, the link between these two, and why zinc can possibly cure your erectile dysfunction or porn-induced erectile dysfunction. So one thing that you guys should know, first thing is lower zinc levels will affect your sperm production. Okay, so you will end up getting some kind of erectile dysfunction. The chances of that increase. Your body fat will more than likely increase as well. Your muscle mass will decrease. Okay, this is what happens when you lack zinc in your diet, when you're not getting enough of it through supplementation or through regular food. Now, it actually helps keep the body functioning the proper way that it should. Okay, the way that your muscles should grow, the way that you should sleep at night. Zinc is actually extremely important, and I'm not sure why not many people actually discuss this and discuss how important it is when it comes to curing your ED. Now, another way that you can actually end up losing a lot of zinc is if you do way too intense exercise. I'm talking you're weightlifting for over an hour, or you're doing cardio for over an hour, and I'm talking like intense, like you're sweating profusely right after you're done, or I mean obviously while you're doing it as well. So as you keep doing this, a lot of zinc is lost through sweat as well, guys. Okay, so like for those trainers out there who say things like, oh, your sweat is your fat burning, first of all, that's not true at all. It's literally, some people can sweat like crazy, some people barely sweat. That has no link to how like you're burning a lot more fat. No, it doesn't work that way. Okay, if you're in fitness, you know this. But a lot of zinc is lost through sweat, guys. Okay, so make sure you don't go crazy when you're at the gym. Let's say you've gone through some kind of breakup or something. Don't go insane in the gym. Okay, don't spend hours in the gym just doing some intense crap just because you want to get over that. That's a different video. We'll discuss that later. But okay, another thing that you guys should definitely be aware of is what foods you have to consume. This is the meat, all right? Not literally, but so the foods that you have to consume, obviously if you Google it, the first thing that will come up is oysters. Okay, that's like the main thing of zinc, because it really does have an insane amount of zinc, like way more than any other food out there. Like let's say another food is like 5%, this thing is like 70% zinc. Like it has an insane amount, which is great. Obviously don't eat it in excess. Nothing in excess is good. But if we don't have access to getting oysters at our local supermarket, the next best thing for you guys to do is something that's available at almost everywhere, which is beef. Now, for beef, personally, I would suggest get halal beef. But see, many people who are not even Muslim, they just go for halal meat because it's just a lot more fresh. It's just made right then and there. It's not like some kind of minced beef that's already pre-made and packaged already in a supermarket. But it's your call, whichever one you guys want. I'm not going to judge whichever one you guys need. And beans, preferably kidney beans. These are definitely, in my opinion, the most nutritious ones, and I just believe they have the most good amount of protein and carbs too. Like the ratio is really great. Yogurt, don't go for yogurts that have a ton of sugar. I mean, come on, we're not kids, we know this stuff. All right, we're not gonna freaking go to the supermarket to get Go-Gurt. Okay, we're not gonna do that. We want regular plain Greek yogurt. Okay, it could be low fat if you guys prefer that, or it could be full fat. Doesn't matter. Depends on what your goals are in fitness. That could be either or. But remember this also, that fat plays a big role when it comes to boosting testosterone. So for those guys who are suffering from erectile dysfunction, preferably go for the full fat. And oatmeal. Oatmeal is something that's also available almost everywhere. Okay, so you guys can't seem to get your hands on, say, the first few things that I talked about, which is almost impossible because they're literally at every supermarket. You could go for oatmeal as well, or let's say you don't like the taste, whatever. You go for oatmeal. Always go for plain oatmeal. Do not go for any of the flavored ones. They're packed with sugar and excess carbs. You know, it's unnecessary stuff. You don't need it. Your body doesn't require it. And obviously, chicken breast also does contain small amounts of zinc in them. So for those guys who feel like they never had a problem with erectile dysfunction, they kept gaining muscle mass, they were doing great on their fitness journey, this is probably one of the reasons why you probably were gobbling down chicken breast for every single meal, or at least for dinner every single day. So yeah, these foods are the key foods that have zinc in them. And these are the most common foods as well that you guys can have access to. You can also take a supplement. If you guys prefer, you can take ZMAs. Okay, they have zinc, they have magnesium, they have other B6 vitamins in them as well. So, but obviously these are to be taken before bedtime because they help with sleep and they'll help you stay asleep as well. So if you guys want, you could take it in this form of a supplement too. But almost everybody in this world, unless they have ready-made like access to oysters, but more than likely you don't. So for those guys, you have to start eating foods that contain zinc in them. All the ones that I've told you, start incorporating them into your diet, and I promise you, a lot of things are going to start to change. Definitely your erectile dysfunction, you're going to see a major difference. You're going to be able to stay hard, I promise you. Okay, it's really helped me out too. Okay, I'm also a young guy like you guys, and yeah, I have suffered from this. I have suffered from PIED, okay, point-induced erectile dysfunction. That eliminated. So, but for those guys who suffer from erectile dysfunction regularly, start consuming these as well. For those who suffer from PIED, this could help you guys too, okay, because these foods will definitely boost testosterone in your body. So the prostate gland that you guys, all right, the prostate gland that you guys know about, obviously is the organ that requires the most zinc in your body. Okay, so this thing keeps getting more and more zinc through all these foods that you're eating. You're more than likely going to be having a lot more healthy, hard erections, guys. And another thing, for those guys who are trying to build muscle mass, let's say you guys spend a lot of time in the gym, or you guys have a great workout regimen, you feel like your diet is on point as well. For you guys, protein synthesis does not occur as well without zinc in your body. Okay, protein will be able to be used up a lot better if you have zinc in your body. You'll be able to gain muscle mass slightly more quicker than the person who's not consuming enough zinc. Okay, I'm telling you, it's really important. Zinc and testosterone, the link is crazy. Like, you guys really have to start, if you guys already have not learned enough about it from this video, start researching about it as well, guys. I mean, it's really important when it comes to erectile dysfunction and when it comes to boosting testosterone. Another good thing that happens, great thing that happens, is you get healthier hair, because the protein that makes up hair is what? It's keratin. Okay, now zinc just makes it easier for this protein to grow. Like, it helps your hair grow a lot easier. Like, it's easier for those hair follicles that seem to have just stopped growing hair. It's easier for those to start, you know, coming out on your scalp again. And obviously, I'm pretty sure a lot of men who are suffering from any kind of, you know, premature baldness, any kind of other hair condition, zinc will help, guys. I promise you, zinc will definitely help. Start incorporating this into your diet. Okay, remember all those foods that I told you earlier. I'm going to say them again just so you guys don't have to go all the way back to that part just to see what foods I said. So they are, again, oysters. If you have access to them, that's great. Do not eat them in excess because they have a really high amount of zinc. Okay, you could literally eat just like a very few amount and you'll get way more zinc than you actually need in your body. So if you have access to those, amazing. Start incorporating those into your diet. Beef, whichever kind of beef you guys prefer, whichever minced kind of beef you guys want, okay? Or you guys can, beans, whichever kind of beans you guys want. Preferably, I said kidney beans. Yogurt, preferably I said Greek yogurt, full fat if you guys are suffering from erectile dysfunction. And oatmeal, obviously without the sugars, so you don't have an excess amount of sugar, your insulin is freaking going through the roof. You don't need all that crap, okay? Especially, let's say if it's a rest day, because people eat oatmeal for breakfast all the time. So you're consuming something with high carbs and high sugar, not good. Okay, you will more than likely retain some fat, and you'll actually gain some fat probably, because sugar is just not great. Chicken breast, for those who love to eat chicken breast, for those who are on the crazy bodybuilding kind of meals thing, you know, you guys, I mean, chicken breast is literally like the number one bodybuilding food out there that I can think of. And so yeah, all these foods, start incorporating them in your diet somehow. It's not necessary you have to eat each and every single one of these for your meals, but at least one or two of these in your day, okay guys? And your erectile dysfunction, even your porn-induced erectile dysfunction, will more than likely go away. But remember guys, keep taking action. Remember, also for those guys who suffer from PIED like I used to, obviously, you know, you cut out pornography from your life completely, and you start doing daily activities that you actually enjoy, that actually require you to become productive, that actually require you to, you know, use some physical energy, use your mental energy. You know, you transmute it the proper way. You transmute it towards your goals, not towards something that's not going to give you any kind of benefit. All right guys, so yeah, remember this. Zinc, guys, zinc is important. You guys need it, okay? It's very important for testosterone as well. All right guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button down below. If you guys are not already, please subscribe to my channel. I would highly appreciate it. You guys could check out my Patreon page. I have articles for you guys on that, and you guys can support me there as well. If you guys want, you guys could check out my Snapchat. And remember, you guys have questions, comment suggestions about future videos, about no-fap, semen retention, God, whatever, law of attraction. You could leave them in the comment section, or you guys could always email me. I'm always responding right back to my subscribers who email me, and I love the fact that you guys actually do email me, because it just motivates me as well to keep putting content out there, to keep just working for you guys, man, and just, you know, just giving the love right back to you. All right guys, it's Bear and Heroes, man.